What up, guys? JT Anime and Nerd here, bringing you all that nerdy goodness. Today I'm going to be sharing my rewrite for the story of none other than the Mortal Kombat franchise. So far, I've been fine with how the story's gone, but I'm not a huge fan of the franchise getting fully rebooted after Mortal Kombat 11. I was expecting Mortal Kombat 12, but instead they're giving us a new Mortal Kombat 1. So I thought I'd decide to rewrite the overall original story of Mortal Kombat in its entirety, splitting it into multiple story arcs that I feel utilize every character to its fullest potential. I do also want to let you all know that I will eventually be rewriting the Mortal Kombat 2021 movie, but it may take a while as I do want to spread my horizons when it comes to making my videos. I also want to apologize up front in case understanding this rewrite gets a bit confusing, as I've written the script as if it was a book, so take that at for what you will. Please also know that I will be doing voiceover for characters, and if I do a bad job at it, know that it is not meant and to offend anyone, as I'm doing the best I can and voiceover wise, especially over a microphone which has been shown to affect the tone of my voice. Anyway, in the meantime, I'm JT Anime, and I hope you guys enjoy this rewrite. At the Shaolin Temple during an incredible thunderstorm, a hooded figure appears from a strike of lightning. This figure holds something in his hands, something wrapped in a blanket. Suddenly, the cry of an infant is heard, revealing that what the figure holds in his hand is a baby that he decides to leave on the doorstep of the Shaolin Temple. The figure would then form a fist and with all of his strength punch the door in front of him and create a booming sound greater than the thunder around him, guaranteeing that someone would investigate. In a flash of lightning, the figure disappears, leaving a lone monk named Rai Cho to find the infant and bring him into the temple. From afar, the figure looks upon the sight of the infant's acceptance with his glowing blue eyes, simply uttering, "And so his story begins." With a flash from the blue lightning in his eyes, the logo and title of the Mortal Kombat game is shown, giving the player a sense of awareness for the epic journey they are about to go on. 18 years later, the infant, now grown and known as Liu Kang, is training in the Wuxi Academy arena by himself. Just then, a monk wielding a bow appears and walks up behind him. Sensing a threat, Liu Kang reacts and attempts to elbow the warrior, leading this warrior to block and be pushed back by Liu's attack. Not bad. Up and at him as early as always. Is Liu? Ah, Kung Jin. Last I checked, you're usually the lazy one. So why are you yourself up so early? Well, since we're gonna be close to graduating, I thought we could finally spar. What do you say? Well, since it is graduation, Lin and Jin get into a fighting stance, ready to spar for the first time together, beginning what would be the tutorial match of this rewritten game. After the sparring session, Liu Kang and Kung Jin compliment each other on their fighting skills, only for their fellow student known as Kai to walk up to Liu and Jin and berate them. "You call that skill? Anyone who studies under that drunken idiot Rai Cho is nothing more than a pissant," said Kai. Jin shows an angry expression at Kai's words toward his master. "Oh yeah? Why don't we see about that?" Jin asked. "Stop! This is neither the place nor the time," said Liu, as he stands in between Kung Jin and Kai. "You said the pissant and of all pissants," Kai uttered. "You may think you're all that at Kang, but at the end of the day, you're just a rat Borracho fished out of the gutter, and I'm gonna prove it." Just as Kai gets in Liu's face, Liu begins to clench his fist, but then relaxes himself after taking a breath. "Even the weakest flames can keep from growing at the hands of the strongest winds," said Liu Kang. "Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this," said an agitated Kai as he gets ready to punch Liu, only for his fist to be grabbed by someone before it's thrown. "Why not save it for graduation?" asked none other than Boraicho, who was master of Liu Kang and Kung Jin, who was the one unrevealed to be grasping Kai's fist. You may just be surprised at what Liu and Jin can do. Despite how he felt about him, Kai did acknowledge as to why Rai Cho was a master within the Order of Light, and so left in an agitated huff. Kung Jin approaches Rai Cho, realizing how in the wrong he was to let his anger begin to get the best of him. "I'm sorry, master. I just can't stand that guy," Kung Jin said. Rai Cho lets out a chuckle. "Anger is a unique weapon, but a weapon that must be wielded wisely," Liu Kang interrupts. "Impressive, Liu. You've come far," Rai Cho replied. "As for you, Jin, remember that if you truly wish to surpass your uncle one day, then you must grow as a warrior in both heart and mind." This coming from the famous drunken master, Kung Jin asked. "Hey, we're all entitled to a little fun," said Rai Cho as he takes out and drinks alcohol from his gourd. Suddenly, the academy gates open and loud drums are heard, followed by the drummers exiting the temple and lining up along the stairway to the academy courtyard. "Well, well, it's about time Shujinko got here," Rai Cho uttered as he continued to drink. "Wait, the Shujinko? The Grand Master of the Order of Light?" asked Kung Jin. Liu Kang looks toward the academy gates as members of the Order of Light exit the academy temple. That means Kung Lao should be with him as well," Liu claims. "Oh, great. Family reunion," uttered a sarcastic Kung Jin. We then see Grandmaster Shujinko, accompanied by his personal student, Kung Lao, descendant of the great Kung Lao, and who is considered to be the strongest student in the Wuxi Academy. The master and student approach the bottom of the stairwell and capture the attention of the students of Wuxi Academy. "Students of Wuxi Academy, the time has come, as you have dedicated many years to the Academy in an attempt to finally join the Shaolin Order of Light. While many of you show great promise, only few can be given the chance to enter each year, and so have been chosen to enter the Shaolin Graduation Tournament." In front of Shujinko and Kung Lao, monks open a great scroll in order to show the names and bracket of fighters that qualify for the Shaolin Graduation Tournament. Liu and Jin look on to see their names on the bracket in surprise, as well as Kai seeing his name on the bracket as well, going up against Liu. "Whosoever makes it to the finals shall have the opportunity to face Kung Lao one-on-one, and be judged on whether you are worthy of becoming his personal student," Shujinko explained, greatly surprising even Kung Lao. The crowd cheers and applauses at the news Shujinko has shared. "Master, are you sure I'm finally ready?" asked Kung Lao. "I believe the time is right, and should it not be, then let there be a sign," Shujinko replied. Kung Lao nods in acknowledgement in Shujinko's words, but still holds worry for his future as a master. In a slight montage, the first 4 fighters' matches would pass, including Kung Jin's, which ended in his victory. Liu Kang's match would then begin, as he would face Kai as his first match. "Don't feel so bad, Gutter Rat. You never belonged in Wuxi anyway," said Kai. "Wherever the wind blows a leaf is where the leaf finds its destiny," Liu Kang replies, agitating Kai. "Fight!" exclaimed the announcing monk. By the end of the fight, Liu Kang would use his superior skills to eventually knock down and defeat Kai, winning the match and earning cheers from both his fellow students who were no fan of Kai's. Kai would stand up, leading Liu Kang to offer a handshake in respect, but Kai would walk away in disgrace and anger. "All right!" shouted Kung Jin in excitement while aggressively hugging Liu Kang. "You finally showed Kai what for." "One doesn't revel in another's pain, but I will admit it felt a little good," Liu Kang replied. "Don't let up yet, Liu. We might be fighting each other later," Jin explained. "I'll be ready. Till then," and Liu Kang replied as he ready is for a fist bump. Till then, Jin replied, fist-bumping with Liu Kang. After a small montage of fights, we enter the finals, with Liu Kang and Kung Jin coming to face each other in the final round. Hope you don't take it personally, Liu. I am slightly destined for greatness, Kung Jin brags. We are all destined for greatness, my friend. Even us, Liu Kang replied. Kung Jin and Liu Kang take a fighting stance and ready themselves for their final fight. Fight! Shouts the announcing monk. By the end of the fight, Liu Kang would win the match and earn the right to challenge and fight Kung Lao. The crowd cheers for the two fighters as Liu extends his arm to help Kung Jin up on his feet. Liu and Jin hug each other in respect for one another. Good luck, brother, Jin says. I'll do my best, Liu replies. Kung Lao then approaches Kung Jin. Look at each other seriously for a moment and then smile and hug each other out of respect for one another. It's good to see you, my nephew, said Kung Lao. It's good to see you too, uncle, Kung Jin replied. You know my sister would be proud of you today if she were alive, said Kung Lao. Kung Jin nods in acknowledgement. I know, uncle, Kung Jin replied. Suddenly, the ceremonial drums begin to sound, signaling the commencement of the final match between Liu Kang and Kung Lao. Wish me luck, Jin, Kung Lao said before walking away. As Kung Jin shows a smug smile on his face. You're gonna need it, Kung Jin replied to himself. After gameplay, Liu Kang and Kung Lao continue to fight and counter each other with great precision, showing how Liu Kang has even reached Kung Lao's level. With quick precision, Liu Kang uses his X-ray uppercut and upper kick attack from MK9 on Kung Lao, cracking his skull and knocking him back. Kung Lao, however, would land on his feet, still ready to fight. Just as Liu Kang goes in for an attack, Kung Lao counters and grabs Liu Kang by the throat, using his X-ray neck chop from MK9 on Liu Kang, nearly shattering his neck and knocking him down, ultimately winning the fight. Winner! Kung Lao! Shouts the announcing monk. The crowd cheers in excitement at the spectacle they've just witnessed, with Kung Jin running toward Liu Kang to help him stand. Liu Kang looks up despite his cracked neck and notices Kung Lao approaching him and Kung Jin. Kung Lao then surprises even Kung Jin as Kung Lao bows in respect to Liu Kang first, to which Liu Kang returns with a bow of his own. Shujinko then approaches Kung Lao. Kung Lao, you have shown great dedication and strength in this fight, said Shujinko, as have you all. It is with great pride and respect that those who have shown great promise have been judged and shall enter the Order of Light. Master, Kung Lao interjects, catching Shujinko's attention. This warrior, Liu Kang, has shown greater promise than anyone here in my opinion. It is with great respect and honor that I recommend him to be my personal student. Shujinko steps forward, looks at and evaluates Liu Kang for a moment, while Liu Kang is being held over Kung Jin's shoulder. In all honesty, I can truly see a place for Kung Jin, but Liu Kang is still much to be desired, and so cannot be accepted as your student or accepted into the Order of Light as of yet, claimed Shujinko. Liu Kang, Kung Lao, Kung Jin, and Rai Cho show expressions of deep shock and sadness. Shujinko then takes his leave, with Kung Lao following behind. Master, I don't understand, said Kung Lao. Liu Kang is the strongest fighter I've faced in this academy so far. Why is it that you have denied him so? That boy represents everything that has brought you this far, Kung Lao, Shujinko explains. What we seek in our next champion is something more. Kung Lao thinks for a moment at his master's words, yet can't help but feel a bit stung by them due to his own insecurities about being the descendant of the great Kung Lao. And for now, that's going to end part 1 of the Mortal Kombat Rewritten Edition Prologue. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, put down in the comment section below on what you thought of this video, as well as put down on your suggestions as to what kind of videos I should do next, as I'm always open to suggestions on the road to getting this channel monetized. Until the next video, I'm JT Anime, and I'll check you guys later.